Mavericks get clobbered on the road against the Minnesota Timberwolves. We'll break down all the ugly from tonight's game coming up next on the DLLS Mavs postgame show. Welcome to the DLLS Mavs postgame show, powered by Game Time and Michelob Ultra. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code DLLS for $20 off your first purchase. And Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the NBA. Kevin Gray, alongside our DLLS Mavs beat writer Ron Harrod Jr., our DLLS Mavs analyst Bobby Krell, and our national NBA insider Mark Stein. We are DLLS Mavs, your favorite guys covering your favorite team, even when they get blown out on the road by the Minnesota Timberwolves. Mavericks fall tonight 120-96 on the road to Minnesota to drop to 4-11 on the season. The Mavericks get ready to come home on Wednesday to take on a banged-up New York Knicks team on Wednesday night. We will break down all of the ugly, unfortunately, from tonight's game here over the course of the next hour. Appreciate you joining us here on DLLS Sports. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe while you are here. As the Minnesota Timberwolves came into tonight, a 14.5-point favorite. They cover big time with a 24-point beat them down, Ron, in Target Center tonight.
Yeah, it was an exhilarating game to watch throughout. I had such a good time just watching the Mavs not be able to put the ball in the basket essentially the whole game. It was just a very fun watch, watching multiple players have minus 20s or worse. It was very fun, watching Dante DiVincenzo have over a plus 20, less than 30 minutes played. Even when Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle didn't even shoot 40% from the field, the Mavs, still lost from over 20. So Bobby Krell, I think, was pretty fun to watch.
I'm going to use the next hour to practice my posture. I realize that I just don't have very good posture, so I'm going to try and be.
This is about a year-long thing for you. You've said this in previous episodes.
Well, I need you to hold me accountable.
Yeah,
this is no slouch November for the last 2 weeks of November.
I thought it was no negativity November.
Well,
yeah.
I think that November turned the corner pretty good. I think all of us are feeling better now than we were about a week ago today. But yeah, I mean, the game tonight was a stink fest. I mean, there's no other way to say it. It was obviously, we've watched this team for a few weeks now. I think we all knew what was coming tonight, and they delivered. It's really hard to play on a back-to-back in the NBA. Minnesota has absolutely pulverized bad teams all season, and the Mavs are currently a bad team. And so
Minnesota 9-0 this season against teams that do not have winning records.
And 0-5 against the winners.
Jason Kidd, we are not in Minneapolis, but our friend Mike Curtis from the Dallas Morning News is, and he has just relayed this quote from the press conference room in Soda. Mavericks coach Jason Kidd, quote, "This is just part of the season. Our health is a big problem. We have guys out for one game, and then they're in and on minute restrictions. There's no continuity. There won't be any continuity. We're trying to piece this thing together and give those guys in that locker room credit. They're fighting, and it's just what it is right now until we can get healthy. Tanner, if healthy."
That's never going to happen. Those are wise words, and I think we all kind of agree. Like, look, man, I'm not blaming the team. I'm not blaming the players on the team for getting smoked tonight. The other team is a whole lot better than the Mavs right now, and everything J. Kidd said is true. They've now used, I believe, 7 different starting lineups already this season. Last year they got to like 40 or something. So this year
genuinely don't remember.
They're on pace. Yes, this year they have used now 7 different starting lineups already. This was game number 15 of the season.
I I skipped
There's
ahead.
not gonna be a lot
I
of
thought it
fans
was
doing
16, but it's only 15.
That's right.
47 starting lineups last year. So actually, we're falling behind.
Wasn't that a franchise record?
Oh, it had. That's probably an NBA record, if we're being honest.
47. Yeah, that's a lot.
Mavericks lose by 24. Some of the numbers from tonight's game in the 120-96 blowout. The Minnesota Timberwolves, check this out, had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys in double figures tonight, led by what was 22 points from Naz Reid, who always goes ham on the Dallas Mavericks. He goes 9 of 14 from the field, 3 of 6 from downtown, had 22 points, was a plus 18. Dante DiVincenzo, a plus 35 on the night.
Is that good?
It's not bad. Not bad at all. Had 14 points, going 4 of 8 from the field. What was odd about tonight, Anthony Edwards was awful. He went 5 of 14 from the field, just 1 of 7 from 3. Only had 13 points in this game.
They did double him and get the ball out of his hands. Unfortunately,
he didn't have to try. He got in the lane like once all game.
Yeah.
I thought he'd be in attack mode, but he didn't have to be. They made a few threes right off the rip, and then he was like, right now, this current Mavs team without their bigs right now is like good opponents can just look at them and say, this is my I'm not going to get hurt game. Like that's what it is, and the Mavs can stay in the game against bad teams.
Moussa Cisse in his first NBA career start, 10 rebounds.
There you go.
2 block shots.
That was inevitable.
Did not foul out.
When?
How many did he end with?
He only had 4.
Okay.
Oh, good job.
Too early.
Yeah.
And then he reined it in.
Yeah, that's right.
Tonight's offensive rating, I saw Galkachin ask tonight's offensive rating 89.2.
Ugh.
That's
defensive
not
rating
great.
only 109.1, so they actually got better on defense tonight.
Well,
But you filter out garbage time, I'm sure that probably
mean,
goes up quite a bit. I would imagine. But
We don't have to talk about that.
yeah.
Okay.
All 12 players played.
That's exciting.
Yeah, Miles Kelly, 9 minutes.
Miles Kelly, 9
He
minutes.
cleared 9 minutes tonight. Yeah, that's the kind of game that it was. I mean, you look at it with Julius Randle and Anthony Edwards. They were combined, check this out, 9 of 30 together tonight in their time on the floor. Jaden McDaniels, who at times had some really good defense on cooperflagg, he finished the game with 15 points, was a plus 15. Cooperflagg himself, efficient in this game, 6 of 10, yes. Had 15 points, but unfortunately a minus 27 in the 26 minutes that he played tonight. Unfortunately, the worst plus minus on the team. The funniest stat line from tonight, check this out. Dwight Powell, 16 minutes, 0 for 0 from the field, 0 for 0 from 3, 0 of 1 from the three-point line. Had 5 total rebounds, 1 assist, 5 fouls, 0 points, and was plus 11. Dwight Powell literally didn't put up a point, but it was plus 11 tonight in his 16 minutes on the floor, just to bring a little levity to what happened.
5 fouls, 5 boards.
That's right.
Made his presence felt.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Made his presence felt tonight. Some of the other numbers from tonight's game, both teams were putrid from the three-point line. Mavericks were 9 of 30 from downtown, 30% clip. Timberwolves went 14 of 44 at 31.8%. Mavericks shot just 40% from the field, going 34 of 85. Meanwhile, the Timberwolves go 44 of 97, shooting 45% from the field. The Mavericks were down by as many as 33 in this game. Hard to believe they actually had a lead earlier on in this game against the against the Timberwolves in the first quarter.
Yeah, they were up like 2-0.
They actually led 13-11.
Oh, okay.
With 7:26 left in the first quarter.
Huge.
And it was never close after that.
The Wolves proceeded to go on what was a 23-8 run.
Yep.
To end the final 7.5 minutes of the quarter and led 34-21 at the end of one, and it was pretty much all over.
You took a lot of notes from an unwatchable game.
Chapeau. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9 notes. That's it.
Respectability.
Yeah.
The Mavs
He does his job.
13 assists tonight.
As a team?
As a team, 13 assists.
All right, hang on.
Horrid.
Is that a record?
How much longer do we have in the segment?
We have another 5 minutes.
Okay, I can figure this out. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
So,
Logging
by the
on
way,
the team did.
they had 19 turnovers.
Whoa!
So, all right.
To
What do you
19
think the record low for a game is for the Mavs?
Oh,
in terms of assists?
They had 13 assists tonight.
Oh,
They set a record?
Sub 10. 8.
Well, give me an 8. Okay.
6.
Okay.
$1, Bob. 9.
9. Okay. Tanner? Tanner doesn't have a mic. 11. The answer, Ron knows sports, is 6.
6 assists?
They did it twice. Once on February 10th, 1998 at the New Jersey Nets. They lost 90-81. They had 6 assists and 14 turnovers.
Probably a game I covered.
April 19th, 2006 against the Clippers in an 85-71 loss. I have a funny story about that game I can tell you. They had 6 assists and 12 turnovers, but that night was the Mavs' final home game of the season. It was fan appreciation night. I just spit so much just now. And they started all their young guys. Raul Marshall played 36 minutes in that game. The big story from that game.
Raul Marshall.
Yep.
Quite a pull.
Josh Powell played 43 minutes. The big story from that game was that night as a promotion, Southwest Airlines, who at the time was a sponsor of the Mavs, even though they played at American Airlines Center, gave every single fan in attendance a flight voucher to fly for free from Love Field to either San Antonio, Houston, Kansas City, or St. Louis.
Wow.
Or Austin, I think. Yes.
Did you get one of these?
I absolutely did. I was there with my sister.
Where'd you go?
And with my dad. And my mom also got a lot of them.
Where'd you go?
One, I went to Kansas City, and I went to St. Louis.
Shout out to my hometown, Kansas.
So why didn't you
Missouri.
find a young Kevin Gray when you went to Kansas
I
City?
know, right? Jeez, man.
What were you doing in
that kid?
summer 2006?
That was going into my sophomore year of college.
Probably would have been pretty weird if 15-year-old Bobby would have been like, "Hey,
you want a beer?
You want to hang out? Yeah. Let's go crush some Mick Ultras."
Let's plan the show.
I was in Columbia, Missouri at the time, at the University of Missouri. Yeah, I was going into my sophomore year of college.
6 assists. Good job, Ron.
Wow, 6 assists.
13 though. Yikes.
Yikes.
I mean, they made what? Probably 15 shots.
Yeah. I mean, 13 assists, 19 turnovers.
I was hoping that one of those games would be the first Mavericks game I covered as Mavericks beat writer. Do we have time for that story?
I mean, we can do that.
We got a lot of time.
Yeah, we got a lot of show left. We only got 3 minutes in this segment, but we got a lot more show left.
2 or less?
Yeah, April of 1997. I'm covering, it's the first year of Shaq and Kobe. I'm covering the Lakers for the LA Daily News. I get an offer to come to the Dallas Morning News, which I had to accept in April, so before the playoffs started. Was not well received in Lakerland. Nobody could understand why I wanted to leave the Laker beat for the Mavericks beat, but as I explained to people, guys, I'm going to the Dallas Morning News. This is the Lakers of papers.
Yeah.
My first game, though, was Mavs at Lakers, April of 97.
April 6th.
April 6th, 1997.
Oh, Shaq.
It was a close game.
I was at the Morning News. Don't say anything.
Holy moly.
Don't say anything. So in those days with Laker beat writers sat right on the court. So my seat used to be on the far right of the baseline.
Yeah.
And then they had to move me over because now I'm a visiting beat writer. The Mavericks in the first quarter scored
Great start
2 points.
in the third quarter.
Okay, third quarter.
They got outscored 23-2.
Yeah. So third quarter. 2 Derek Harper free throws were the only points the Mavericks scored in that quarter.
Goodness
I
gracious.
have the third quarter box. That's how old.
They were 0
like
for
I thought it was the
15.
first quarter. But that 2-point
What?
quarter, somewhere I have that quarter box score laminated. Mavs scored 2 points in the quarter, and everyone in Los Angeles is looking at me like, what did you do with your life?
Wow.
They went 0 for 15. AC Green, Derek Harper, Sean Bradley, Michael Finley all played all 12 minutes. Robert Pack played 6. Sasha Danilovic came off the bench.
Remember when I pulled
6.
Sasha Danilovic
I did.
as a number 5?
0 for 15 with 9 turnovers.
But see, I can't even remember what quarter it was. I'm washed.
So they were up 14 at the half.
It literally happened.
They were up
30 some odd years
14 at the half. The Mavs are about to pull off the biggest upset of the year.
But like I
Almost
said,
30 years ago.
somewhere in my Stein archives is a laminated third quarter box score. 2 Derek Harper free throws for the Mavs.
That's crazy.
That's unreal.
No regrets, Mark.
No regrets. None.
All right, 25-26 Mavs. The bar's been set. Can you top it?
My only regret is that my memory is no good anymore. That is my regret.
I mean, that's not bad.
That's not bad, though.
I mean, it was 28 years ago at this rate. So, it
Good
happens.
times, man.
Before my
Good
time.
times. Lots more of those stories when we need them.
Yeah.
Let's take our first break here on the DLLS Mavs post-game show. When we come back, maybe more story time with Stein. Who knows? We got a lot more to get into.
Tell us what you want in the chat. We'll do it.
Including your
Well,
to a degree.
Right. Including your super chat.
Screw it. It's Monday night. We're having fun.
Go to break. We'll do it next.
Qualys Roofing has more than 700 five-star reviews and an average rating of 4.9. It is one of the most trusted names in roofing across North Texas and Austin. Wherever you live, you probably got a roof over your head. Wherever you work, you probably got a roof over your head. Heck, you might be in a building that has multiple roofs. Well, Qualys does not just specialize in home roofing. They also have done and completed many commercial roofing projects. So no matter what you need, they can help you out. They're based right here in North Texas. They're not some storm-chasing fly-by-night crew. They're local, experienced, and committed to doing things the right way. It's no pressure, no gimmicks, just honest, quality work. Schedule a free roof inspection today, and you can get a free DLLS shirt. And if you replace your roof with Qualys, you can choose between a free Blackstone grill or a Traeger smoker. How about that? Call or go online to schedule your free roof inspection. And don't forget to ask about your free grill. Visit QualisGC.com or just search Qualys Roofing and Construction. That's QUALIS, or call 817-500-9008 and get started today.
We all need a little help sometimes when we're planning out our goals or wanting to hit certain financial benchmarks. And when we need a little help, we could turn to someone like Monarch. Monarch is able to do the heavy lifting for you, linking all your accounts in minutes and getting clear data visuals, smart categorization as well of your spending, and real control over your money. They're like a financial coach for you. They're able to line out for you what you need to know in terms of what you're spending, how you're spending it, and where it's going so that you can make better financial decisions. If you've been putting off organizing your finances, Monarch is for you and built for people just like you and me. You don't need to track every dollar, but ignoring your finances entirely can cost you big time. So don't let financial opportunities slip through the cracks. Use code DLLS at monarch.com in your browser for half off your first year. That's 50% off your first year at monarch.com with code DLLS. Get your finances ordered and don't let financial opportunities slip through the cracks with Monarch today. I appreciate all of you hanging out with us here on the DLLS Mavs postgame show. Mavericks get destroyed on the road, 120-96. To the Minnesota Timberwolves to drop to 4-11 on the season. Let's get to Classic Stain Lovers $1.99 super chat. Story time is better than wins.
Thank you. I'm going to take that as a compliment.
We'll have plenty of stories from this season. They'll come out in a book one day, I'm sure.
And last season.
And last season. Yeah. Really, sure. Calendar year 2025. Like a real banner year for sadness.
Yeah, the 2025 year for the Dallas Mavericks has been a movie and a half. You might need a 2-part movie to describe all the craziness over the last almost 12 months.
My time in Dallas has been
welcome to
wild. A wild 15 months living in the city.
Not only a lot 15 months, huh?
Something like that.
Huh.
What made you move to Dallas? Because you didn't know you were going to meet us.
Didn't. Well, same as Stein. The morning news call. I was like, oh, this is a pretty good paper. And then, they got me. Dallas, I was covering high schools. And then, of course, this beautiful job opened up. Bobby Curl said, you come over here. I said, I will.
That's right.
I can.
I will.
Actually, probably said, like, hello, Ron. Thank you so much for your application. That's right. After reviewing, I have to.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to DLLS Sports while you're here. We're getting that much closer to 36,000 subscribers.
Let's get there tonight.
We don't have time for all that tonight.
Should we stay on until we get there?
How close are we?
I mean, the Cowboys might get it. Who knows? Cowboys beating down.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. How about you don't give them credit? We're gonna do
a team.
We're gonna do it.
We're a team.
No, we're competing against them. Go to their watch along stream.
Cowboys and the
Hit
Mavs.
it with a dislike.
After
don't do
Let
that.
us win.
Don't do
After
that.
tonight, the Cowboys and the Mavs will have the same number of victories.
Oh God, no.
Is that true? Is that accurate?
That is accurate.
It's accurate.
We're only 170
God,
away
no.
from 36K. We can stay live until we get there.
How many?
Was 170. There was a year, it was the 2016-17 or maybe the 2017-18 year where the Cowboys got off to a pretty good start and the Mavs didn't. And Tim McMahon did say there's a really good chance the Cowboys will win more games this year than the Mavs. And I said, absolutely not. And I bet him $0, and I was correct. But it wasn't by much.
Smart Bobby.
I didn't have any money to bet in those days.
Stein, that was depressing. That was very depressing.
What? The Cowboys note?
You like literally triggered KG when you said
like
that.
was
His whole mood has changed since this.
Well, I forgot that he has a rooting interest in half of that equation.
I have a rooting interest in both. But yeah, the idea that the Cowboys
pretty sad
and the Mavericks have the same amount of wins is kind of depressing. Because the Mavericks have played 15 games and they've won 4 of them. And right now,
you want the updated stats?
Oh, we got updated.
We got the updated history.
Okay, here we go.
26 teams have started 4-11 or worse and
in
gone on
history.
in league history and gone on to make the playoffs. 26 of them, 2 via the play-in during the 21-22 season. Or sorry, the 2021 season was the Wizards. 21-22 was the Pelicans. And
the
then,
Wizards.
Russell
yeah,
Westbrook,
they were the 10
baby.
seed one year. Yeah, it was the Russ year. Yeah, Russ and Brad beat.
Don't disrespect Westbrook.
And
I
then
forgot about that.
Is that the year, though, Tatum first scored 50 against them in the play-in game? I think it was.
Maybe. That sounds about right.
Wizards in
I can't remember.
playoffs.
And then
Wow.
6 of those 26 teams did it whenever like 4 out of 8 teams made the playoffs, and it was just kind of like.
And what's
whatever.
the total? 26 out of how many?
26 out of 262. So just
Not good
a
odds.
tick under 10%. Winning the other night against Portland actually greatly increased their chances. They were fading fast,
So,
but now they're back.
we have a
almost
chance,
they're
Bobby
almost
Crowder.
10%. Yeah.
90. There is a 90% chance as of today, as of tonight, 90% chance. History says that the Mavericks are in the lottery.
Yes.
So they are already on the road to a top 4 pick.
That's right.
90%. They're 90%.
Oh, are we pulling up tankathons? Is that what we're doing?
They're
We're
90%
going full tankathon.
Yeah, dude,
on
like
this?
do we have to start doing the tankathon spin thing like
Every
now?
show.
Like we did it like
All
the
right.
month of May.
So you ready? You ready?
For a super chat, we'll do
So
it.
as of
Super chat.
right now, the Mavericks, who are 4-11, they are slotted to get the number 6 pick as of now. Right now, though, they do have a 37.2% chance of getting a top 4 pick.
Love those chances compared to last year.
Right. And they have a 9% chance of getting the number 1 overall pick.
Love those
as-
chances compared to last year.
That's very true. As of right now.
You're
5
hitting the
times is good.
So, should I do?
Yeah, do one.
Let's see.
Hit the button.
Hit the button.
The problem is there are
Oh,
Read us.
Where are we at?
Read us the top 4.
the top 4.
Read us the top 4. Number 1.
Atlanta's gonna hate this one. New Orleans, actually, Atlanta will love
Yeah.
it. New Orleans will get the number 1 pick, which means they actually go to the Atlanta Hawks.
disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
How did you, let me I just
Bye bye Trey Young.
let
If
me
that
ask the chat
happens,
this question. What was Joe Dumars thinking when he called up Atlanta and said, "Hey, I got something for you.
Clearly he was not thinking anything.
it was
I got this unprotected
it was
pick."
something.
He did the Jerry Jones
Okay.
thing of thinking like, wow, Nico's got a lot of heat right now. I should probably do
Let me
something
do something.
crazy to get in the headlines.
Who got the 2? Who got the 2? Number 2.
Sacramento got the number 2 pick.
Who got 3?
Washington,
Who got 4?
Dallas.
All right.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Should I take one more spin?
I'll take that.
Let's
I'll
take
take
one.
that.
No. Top 4 is
No,
all the
that's
Mavs
it.
need.
Top 4.
That's
Oh,
it.
that's all you need is top 4?
Michael Brown,
Stop the
guard,
count.
Even
Louisville.
if it is number
Look him
4
up.
Seriously,
Stop the
all
count.
jokes aside, if you could stop the count right now, and I promise you the number 4 pick in June, you would take it, right?
You take it.
If as long as it comes to the caveat that Cooper Flagg does not suffer a season-ending injury before like April 15th.
No, Cooper Flagg
Is
gonna-
healthy
It's
all the
healthy.
way.
Cooper Flagg
He
will win rookie.
plays.
Okay.
I promise you that Cooper Flagg is going to win Rookie of the Year, guaranteed.
Oh, wow. Oh, he
And
put
then-
the guarantee on it.
And
Okay.
then, and then, so top 4 pick, you would take it. What is today? November 17th?
17th,
That's right.
You
yes.
would take it today.
Oh my God, yes. And I would take it tomorrow and the day before. And yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Michael
Chat.
Brown Jr.
Chat,
is a
would you
good
say-
point guard.
Chat, would you say stop the count and we would take number? So like you're forfeiting the chance to go 3, 2, or 1. Would you take number 4 right now?
Yes. That is the smart thing to do.
Yeah, I would say yes.
Because even the number 1 pick,
This-
the
this
worst
is a
record
fi-
only
this-
has a 50% chance to be
This
in the
is a
top 4.
top 5 or 6 player draft based on what the experts are saying.
Now, higher is
I-
obviously better
Right,
because
but-
you have leverage.
But
and
you
all
have
that
Cooper
stuff.
Flagg. You've already won the lottery.
You've already won.
Yes, that's right.
Get another top 4 player
Yeah,
to
for
put
sure.
next to him. I would say I would do it right
All right,
now.
I'm going to do it for kicks one more time.
No.
No.
Too late. Already
No,
happened.
no, we only do it
The
once a
chat
day.
is going to be so mad at
We
you when
only
you
do
read
it
these
once a day.
results out.
We only do it
Read-
once a day. We've always only done it once a day.
Should he read these results?
I have to read it.
How could you say there is no way?
I have
Wait, chat.
I have to
Chat.
read it.
Wait, chat. Should Kevin read it or should he close his laptop?
I'm gonna read it anyway because it's hilarious and depressing. I'll go backwards. At number 10, Utah.
Oh man,
which goes to the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Oh no.
Number 9, Charlotte. Number 8, Dallas. Number 7, Brooklyn. Number 6, Washington.
Jesus.
Number 5, Indiana. Number 4, Memphis. Number 3, New Orleans, which goes to Atlanta. Number 2,
Clippers won, and Clippers that pick goes to OKC.
Number 2, Sacramento, and number 1, the Los Angeles Clippers, which means it goes to the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Why did you hit the button again? I
Never
said,
again.
Don't do it.
Never again.
Stop the count.
Stop the count.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
That doesn't count.
Don't introduce.
Oh!
That doesn't count
Don't
at all.
introduce that evil into the world.
I know. It's like the Eagles.
Okay, I had to get rid of it. Last one, Dallas got number 2 pick on this one. You'll see. Will you take that one?
Yeah.
Indiana got the number 1 pick in this one. Dallas got the number 2 pick.
Yeah, I
in this
mean,
one.
the Mavs need to get in the top 4.
Stop. I know the
sure.
Clippers.
There you go. Yeah, that is kind of depressing that the Clippers do own the or excuse me.
Has there never been a back-to-back
Thunder.
number 1 pick? I thought the Cavs had back-to-back number 1 pick.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I was,
In
I think-
2013 and
I think
2014.
the Cavs had 3 in 4 years.
yeah, it was 3 and 4 years.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
Wiggins,
11, 13, 14.
What was it? Kyrie,
Bennett.
Bennett,
Bennett and Wiggins.
Wiggins.
And the Magic also did as well.
Yeah.
So sort of. Kind of. Yeah, no, they did. They had number 1. They got Chris Webber. They traded Chris Webber.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, the we talk about how the Luka trade has been one of the more historically bad trades in NBA history. History continues to look poorly on what the Clippers and the Thunder did because I had forgotten that one of those picks also had turned into J-Dub.
Yeah.
As well. So
But to be fair, would you not have made the trade? Like you just said, no, I don't want Kawhi Leonard on my team. You just said no to that, is what you're saying.
well, you traded for Paul George.
But Kawhi only comes if you trade for Paul George. So you have to say
And
no
that's,
to
and
Kawhi.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
At the time,
Yeah.
So
when,
it's
when,
do
when
you say no to Kawhi?
when you asked other teams, they would
Yeah.
all say the Clippers had to do it. But
Yeah.
when you look at the totality of it,
Yes.
that Shea is now a consensus
Yeah.
top 4 player in the world. But it also shows you like how hard it is to draft. Like even with all
Yeah.
those picks, like yes, the 22 first turned into Jalen Williams, but
Poku.
the other picks have not been at that level. But the Clipper situation is, like that's the thing is like at the bottom of the East, you have these teams that absolutely can't win a game.
Mhm.
But the bottom of the West, like it's not the Mavs, the Clippers, the Kings,
They're fighting.
the Pelicans, the Grizzlies, like all these teams are already in crisis mode. And for the Mavs and the Clippers and the Pels, there are just these catastrophic draft consequences potentially attached to how they finish. Like the Mavs really, the reason we're even having this discussion is because, as we've said on every show for the last, I don't know how many weeks, and I don't know how many more shows in a row we're going to say it, everybody knows the Mavs only have control of their first in this draft and don't have control of their first again until 2031. But the Clippers, this 2026 pick, they got to send it to OKC to finally finish paying off the Paul George SGA move. And then the Pelicans, as you said, could have had 2 top-tier lottery picks, but they traded Indiana back its first in mid-June, and then as part of the same Derek Queen trade, gave up their first. So
The
Joe
worst,
Dumars, man.
the worst series of trades of all time, easily.
Well, I think Joe Dumars, was he the GM that took Darko over Carmelo Anthony as well?
Yeah.
Oh. Bless his soul,
I
man.
forgot.
Bless
Well,
his soul.
and Bosch.
God bless him.
And Bosch, yeah.
Oh,
Gosh.
And Dwayne Wade.
And Dwayne Wade. Jeez, man.
Joe Dumars, yeah.
Oh.
No, he did build a title team.
He did.
And that was like, at the time, maybe the best defense of all time.
Yeah.
21 years ago.
Yeah.
That's crazy how long that's
Want to know how many other GMs from 21 years ago are still around?
Probably 0.
Pat Riley.
Not many. Yeah.
No,
There
Pat
is-
was a coach.
There is a reason
Doesn't
for
count.
that.
There is a reason for that. Let's take our next break here on the DLLS Mavs postgame.
Good
show.
game. Good game tonight. Want to talk about my Pokemon semifinal match next?
I think we want to keep the viewers around.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Are we doing that so far? 2 segments.
Yeah,
into
we're
this
actually
show?
It's actually growing since we've been talking about everything else.
Hey, we're going to tell you who the Mavs are going to trade for next. Tell everyone, and we'll be right back. That in the industry is what we call a tease.
Oh.
Now, most responsible people would tell you that we got to deliver on that. I regret to inform you that we can't, unless Mark Stein is pulling that up right now. But what we can do is provide you with top-notch coverage of every pro team in Dallas right here on DLLS Sports YouTube. So go ahead and click subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. If you scan that QR code, it'll take you to our website, alldlls.com, where for a nominal fee, you can support what we're doing. And in exchange, you are going to get so much good stuff. For starters, you're going to get a shirt of your choice. We got more than 50 to choose from. Can you believe that? That's way more assists than the Mavs made tonight. In fact, we have more shirts than the Mavs had field goal percentage points tonight. Right?
God.
That's how many shirts that we have. You get one of those for free. You also get a discount on any other gear you could want, including shirts. And I did check the weather. Next week, it might actually be sort of fall-ish.
Oh,
it might
wow,
be hoodie season once again.
Instead of the
We had a
85
brief
degrees we've had
dalliance,
today.
with hoodie weather, and it's coming back. Well, we got DLLS Sports hoodies. I got one of them myself. I love it very much. It keeps me very warm in the coldest times. It is my personal light of Valinor. We also have the DLS Dyer Discord Lounge. Great place to go and log on and hang out with other diehards. We have the physical diehard card. Who could forget that? And also, most importantly, it gives you access to the website so that when the Mavs actually do make a trade, you go right to alldls.com. Ron Harad Jr. is going to bring you the inside. Cowboys win big in Vegas tonight. We got Ali Jawad upstairs writing. We got Clarence Hill Jr. out in Vegas, and he's going to be writing. Rangers, Hot Stove is on fire right now. Jeff Wilson's going to be bringing you coverage of that. And the Dallas Stars are actually winning. That's pretty sick. Sam Nessler and Sean Shapiro are going to bring you coverage of that team as well. So we try and bring you the best stuff that we possibly can. All we ask is for a little bit of support every now and then. Thank you very much for that.
Appreciate all of you hanging out with us here on the DLLS Mavs post-game show. Mavericks, unfortunately, get clobbered tonight on the road, 120-96. Mavericks will come home on Wednesday to begin. Check this out, Mark Stein.
They're coming home tonight.
Well, I'm saying to play a game. I'm sure they are coming home tonight. Another homestand, this time of the 3-game variety. They'll play the Knicks on Wednesday. Then they have their second back-to-back of the week when they take on the Pelicans in game number 3 of NBA Cup action before they welcome in a Ja Morant-less New Orleans Pelicans team. Let's kind of start there because obviously the Mavericks were missing not 1, not 2, but 3. Their top 3 big men with Anthony Davis, Daniel Gafford, and Derek Lively all missing tonight. Injury management for both Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively.
I don't think there was any chance Lively was playing. He was on a minutes restriction in his comeback game. You know he's not going to play the second half of a back-to-back.
Sure.
Yeah.
The Gafford thing is more surprising / disappointing because he's been back. He's played well. He's been able to grit through it when I think it's been clear on some of these nights that he has not been 100%. But obviously that's concerning because we don't know how severe it is. Is it a 1-game absence? Is it more? We don't know at this point.
He was clearly laboring last night.
Yeah, I mean, he limped off the court after last night. Reporters asked Daniel Gafford at his locker kind of about the injury. Basically, he was playing on 1 foot. Like, that's his words, not mine, not ours. Like, he said he's essentially playing on 1 foot. And it's hard to play basketball like that. He's walking off the court limping in at least 3 games since coming back that I've counted. And he's kind of gutting through, with this team. And on the road, second night of a back-to-back, it's just tough to play. Well, I guess we'll see if we can see him against New York.
And Jason Kidd saying hopefully they will see what he looks like by the time we get to Wednesday when they play New York.
Guy in a bum angle is going to be guarding Karl Towns.
Yeah, man.
All right.
It's just
sick.
Drop coverage against Karl Towns.
Yeah, that's going to be
fun.
awesome. That's going to be really good.
Yeah, not going to be ideal.
So you want Cisse to start again?
Oh,
I want to just go ahead and skip to the weekend, Mark, but no one asks me for anything.
But the Knicks are here. That's always
if
a
it
big
were me,
occasion.
honestly, I'm putting PJ on Cat and I'm putting Gaff on Josh Hart. And I'm saying just do your worst.
Daniel Gafford.
Will
Cat can shoot.
Will
the ball,
Jalen Brunson make the trip if he's not playing?
Probably not. Yeah, he wants to come hang out with me. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We have this tradition. We go to lunch.
Jalen Brunson is not ever available to play against the Mavericks. I think he's only played maybe 2 games against the Mavericks since he's joined the Knicks, because every time he's played, at least here in Dallas, he's been hurt.
He's afraid.
He don't want the smoke. Okay.
It's the bright lights.
Got it.
Duh.
Lights are brighter in Dallas than New York City.
Got it. But unfortunately, and Mark, we'll start with you on this because there's been a rash of injuries. The Mavericks obviously going through it with their own calf strain with Anthony Davis. We've seen today Victor Wembanyama is going to be missing the next couple of weeks with a calf strain of his own. Giannis apparently dealing with a groin strain as well. And Drew Holiday, who missed the game for the Blazers last night, had some calf soreness. What is going on in the league? Because right now,
look, I can't. I wish I could sit here and give you an exact answer. I am not a medical professional. Obviously, it's super concerning that it just, again, before we even heard about Giannis tonight, that just since Sunday, I reported on 4 separate calf injuries with all the, AD, Morant, Drew Holiday being held out of the game. He did give it a go to test it, and the Blazers held him out. But look, there's a number of factors. I don't think we can just say it's one thing. But when I do talk, and it's funny because there's not unanimity on, or I'm trying to say the word correctly. There is not an absolute lock consensus on this. But Steve Kerr mentioned it at a in a recent media availability, and I do think there's certainly something to it. I mean, we need the real medical professionals to dig into this more and dig into the data and share with us what's going on. But again, the game is played so much faster than it used to be. There is so much explosive, hard, sprints and hard stops, closing out to shooters, the amount of space on the floor that players are required to defend. And this season, we're seeing more teams apply full court pressure. The game is played on every inch of the court. I have to believe that is, some level of factor here again, but it's look, I would love to tell you I'm smart enough to know that it's these 3 things and they got to fix it. But that's the thing. They've got people working on this all day long, compiling data, studying it, trying to find the reasons. And it just feels like it's getting worse. But again, that's what it feels like. I mean, that's not scientific.
Yeah.
Can I chime in with a hypothesis?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the Mavs schedule right now, and I see this big, giant gap between December 6th and December 18th.
Ooh.
There's 12 days without a game. Now, that's the carve out for the NBA Cup, the Emirates NBA Cup, which I love. But that means that every single team in the NBA, except for 2, will be playing 2 games in a 12-day span, right? Which means you got 80 other games that you got to pack in the normal window, only minus 12 days. So leading into their final game before the break on December 6th, the Mavs will have played 25 games in, I'm trying to do math in my head, and I can't quite get there, but it's something around 44-ish days, 42-ish days. It's right around 6 weeks, which is on average about 5 games every 8 days for 6 straight weeks.
That's unreal.
That is so, right now they're playing 10 games in 16 days. It feels like a lot of games. That's just how it's going to be for the next 4 weeks after this too, or I guess 3 weeks now. It's really, really, really hard what they're doing, and it's just way too many games. If we go with truisms, I'm not a medical professional. I'm kind of an idiot about medicine. But at the beginning of the year, that's whenever we always say, okay, everyone's kind of playing themselves into game shape, and even the guys that were KP came into camp looking like Ivan Drago that one year, and then was like, "Whoa, I'm way too muscular. I need to lose weight." Everyone is kind of finding their rhythm, finding their footing, getting in shape at the beginning of the year. And out of the gate, the Mavs had games on the 22nd, 24th, 26th, 27th, 29th, 1st, 3rd, 5th, 7th, 8th. It just never ends. It never ends. And, I know Mavs fans are really kind of tired of AD and Derek Lively getting hurt all the time, and it seems like Gafford's always hurt too, but everyone in the NBA is hurt right now because no one's body is made for this level of work and intensity in games 70 to 82, let alone games 1 through 12. So I think it's unreasonable what they're doing. I think the NBA Cup thing needs to be rescheduled. You need to get rid of All-Star break. Sorry, I almost knocked over your mic. Make the NBA Cup stuff happen during the All-Star break. We do not need 25 games in 36 days to start the season. That is cruel and unusual.
Yeah, I mean, the game is so much more horizontal as well as vertical. And like you said, you're having to guard so much space. I mean, we saw the Portland Trailblazers who were just here a couple of days ago, yesterday. And then they're guarding full court, like for basically a quarter of the game in like actual game time. Like these players, like Drew Holiday, had to miss a game with an injury because he's having to guard so much court. The game is just so horizontal. It's actually a good video. I think it's the Thinking Basketball channel by Ben Taylor on horizontal, just how much the game has been spread through agility. It's so many good athletes. I mean, every night we're seeing all these top tier athletes with Thompson. We already had Asar Thompson, Ron Hall. There's so many top tier athletes in the league, and these players are having to be guarded. Anthony Edwards tonight, we saw him, but just what he can do. There's so many top athletes, and to have to guard these guys for 82 games feels almost impossible.
Yeah, I think there's a way to do this, but it won't happen because, I mean, the amount of money that's being made in the NBA with terms of home games and the revenue that's there. But, I mean, there's a couple things that you could do, I would think, which is start the season around the Christmas time and shorten the season to 70 games.
That will never happen.
That's what I'm saying. I know it'll never happen, but you can give more time for these guys to recover after a long season. But more importantly, you can spread some of these games out to where they're not playing the amount of consistent back-to-backs. And the Mavericks right now are in a stretch of 5 games in 7 days with 2 back-to-backs mixed in there. So you can allow for more time, for more rest and recovery. But we know, as I just said, that the revenue will not be owners would not like the idea of losing 6-7 home games a year with, shortening the season. So it's just they got to find a way. But to Bobby's point, have long said that the NBA Cup championship game should replace the All-Star game. And that should be the game.
Some real entertainment.
Yeah, that would be. And what you do is,
I'm not mad at it.
And what you do is for those 2 teams that play, you give them an extra 2 days off after the NBA Cup championship game, and they can resume their season 2 days.
I think another option would be to just do the tournament over the course of a week. And that's not going to happen either because the league obviously loves the idea that we're talking about the NBA Cup for weeks and weeks. It starts basically at Halloween and goes all the way through mid-December. That's what they want. They're trying to spice up a portion of the regular season that typically gets no coverage going up against the NFL, college football, etc.
Sure.
There's a really easy solution to that.
But to me, I've always thought, do you go to a neutral site, bring the whole league to a neutral site and play a week-long single elimination tournament, make it a real cup, and then that way it only impacts the schedule for a week. But again, that's not what they want. It's just that's not what they want. I think it's more likely that NBA Europe will happen. That will get off the ground, and they will, which is another thing that I would love. This I would actually love to see because I think one of the things the NBA Cup suffers from greatly is it's the same 30 teams with no one else in the competition. We don't have that variety, and that's what makes cup competitions in soccer so good. When lower division teams knock off the big boys, I think eventually, and this is probably years down the road, but eventually I think we're going to see NBA Europe, if it gets up and running, if it is successful, will a team or two, will the 2 best teams in NBA Europe be added to the NBA Cup? So we just have something different, somebody competing in the NBA Cup outside the 30 NBA teams as it is.
Interesting. So it'd be a 32-team tournament?
Yeah, again, it could be more, could be less, but it's just like one of the issues. The NBA knows that the Cup would be better if you had at least just 2 teams different than the 30. Because right now, not only is it just the same 30 who are already in the league, they keep it West and East separated until the championship game.
I think just making it half and half would be awesome.
So it's like there's
just
no
give me Milwaukee in the Mavs division. Who cares?
Yeah, there's none of that. There's none of that. There's none of that. There's no sense of variety to it. So but again, I think first of all, they've got to get NBA Europe going, solidified. It sounds like that league could start in 2027, 28. So if it starts in 2027, 28, I mean, that's still 3 years away. And then it's got to get solid. It's got to get running. And then, could we see the two best teams from NBA Europe added to the NBA Cup? Like, again, these are all discussions, hypothetical things. But I think that is something that the NBA does dream of, to try to to inject this thing with some level of variety.
Yeah.
Let's take our final break here on the DLLS Mavs post-game show. When we come back, we put a bow on tonight's game, as well as get you ready for our show tomorrow, where we got a special guest going to be joining us. We'll let you know who that is.
There is?
Coming up next.
There is.
Yeah, we'll let you know who it is.
I get no memos around here.
Once again, we are moving toward 36,000 subscribers here at DLLS Sports. We want you to support us. The easiest way that you can do that is to like, comment, and subscribe to the stream that you're watching now. And also, you can do the same with the DLLS Cowboys show. Cowboys get a big win tonight.
Are they on live? I guess they are.
They are on live right now.
Yeah, as well. So it's been a busy day here at DLLS Sports. We had our DLLS Rangers show, Stars show, pre and post for Cowboys and Mavericks tonight as well. And we've had a lot going on here, but make sure you check out alldlls.com to become a diehard member. You can scan that QR code that you see on your screen right now, or go to alldlls.com. And when you do become a diehard, you get 20% off our events, our access to our member-only Discord, also access to our premium content from Ron Harrod Jr. covering your Mavericks, Sam Nessler and Sean Shapiro covering your Dallas Stars, Jeff Wilson covering your Texas Rangers. It's almost hot stove season in Major League Baseball, as we'll see what the Rangers do this offseason. Of course, Clarence E. Hill Jr., who is in Las Vegas right now as we speak, covering your Dallas Cowboys alongside Ali Jawad. Ali also puts together our DLLS Sports newsletter every single day. It hits your inbox around 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, looking at DFW sports through the lens of us here at DLLS with all the latest when it comes to your favorite teams here in DFW. And also check out store.allcitynetwork.com to check out our fabulous merchandise that we've got there available as well. We got our face-off collection representing the Dallas Stars. We got our Paige Beckers ROTY shirt celebrating Paige Beckers winning the WNBA Rookie of the Year. We will see if the Dallas Wings can get the #1 pick next week. What happened? Oh, okay. I thought you said something. And we'll see if the Wings get the #1 overall pick next week as well.
Oh, they will. Seen the script.
Oh, you've seen the script? Oh, okay. There you go.
Spoiler alert. DNVR did not win tonight's All-City Bowl.
Yeah.
CHGO comes out on top. The Bulls go into Denver.
Yeah.
And take home a win.
Wow, the Nuggets were 7-0 in November, and this morning I posted Jokic's stats this month. Did you see that?
It's crazy.
He was averaging 35 and shooting 71% from the field this month, and the Bulls go in there and win.
Josh Giddey.
CHGO must be giddy.
Yeah.
Denver tried
Giddy
to
with an EY.
Yeah. Denver tried to make a comeback in this game, but they
130 to 127.
Yeah, they fall short.
Imagine a fun team you're watching.
In fact, at one point, the Bulls were up 110 to 98 with what's like 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. The Nuggets cut it all the way down to 1 at 116, 115. With about 4 minutes left, but the Bulls were able to hold them off. In fact, they were able to hold them off.
Chicago's bench outscored Denver's bench 66-9.
66-9?
Wow.
God.
Is that good?
That is not very good.
Wow.
That is not very good.
So as you take a look at the updated Western Conference standings at the end of tonight's action, across the association, we'll start
getting sad again.
We'll start in the East. How about the Detroit Pistons? 12-2 after 14 games. Check this out, gentlemen. Detroit basketball have won their last 10 straight games. They are 10-0 in their last 10 games, having won 10.
That's by Arlington's Cade Cunningham.
Local.
Look for the local angle.
MVP
yeah, look for the local angle.
Hey.
Always look for the local angle.
MVP candidate right now.
I once saw Cade Cunningham after his rookie season. I saw Cade Cunningham at a very, very nearby casual Tex-Mex place.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Like the
Did
day
you get
before,
lunch with
the
them,
day
or?
before media day.
Oh, wow.
I was like, why are you here?
He loves
Don't
it.
you have somewhere else to go?
And Ron Holland, Duncanville alum.
That's right.
Also in that Pistons team.
Only 2 teams in the Eastern Conference have at least 10 wins. Detroit at 12-2, Cleveland at 10-5. Shout out to the Toronto Raptors. They've won 4 straight in 8 of their last 10. They're 9-5 on the year. Atlanta Hawks, they've won 5 straight. They're 9-5 now as well in the Eastern Conference. Knicks, who the Mavericks will see on Wednesday night at the AAC, they're 8-5, along with the 76ers, who are 8-5. Paul George made his season debut tonight for the Philadelphia 76ers.
And did you hear what Doc Rivers said tonight? On Giannis, quote, I don't know what it is. Ooh. It doesn't look good right now.
Oh
boy.
Man. And they stretched Dame's contract.
No.
Boy.
Yikes, man.
Charlie Saturday, I saw you in here. Are you all right?
Oh,
what do you know? What can you tell us?
Yeah. Charlie, what do you know?
That's
not good, though.
That's
not
tough.
good.
Oh, man. Bucks are 8-7, currently 8th in the East right now. Miami at 8-6.
That team only goes as far as
Giannis takes them.
man.
Yeah, man.
Like, it's very 2018 LeBron, with like a bunch of shooters and solid role players that he kind of makes go, but without them on the floor, it's not the same team, man.
And to Bobby's point, I don't know how good Milwaukee is anyway. Even though they're 8-7, they've got a minus 1.1 point differential.
It was really 6-6-9 against the bench. On the bench.
66-9.
That's insane.
That's got to be.
Who's on Chicago's bench?
That's got to be a record in the ballpark.
Patrick Williams.
Patrick Williams scored 66 points tonight. Io 21, Javon Carter still around. I love Javon Carter. 15, Jalen Smith 16. I love
the CHGO show. Loves
Jalen
Io.
Smith.
Yeah, former Indiana Pacer Jalen Smith.
Yeah, but I said this Chicago show loves Io.
Pat Williams was 7. And then off the bench for Denver, Spencer Jones. Jonas only played 5 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Bruce Brown scoreless in 23 minutes.
Oh,
Jalen Pickett had 3 points.
I still
Timmy
can't,
Hardaway.
I still can't wait for the day that we have the technology where, like on Star Trek, we can just put another show on the screen. Like we could just hit a
react?
button.
We
could just hit a button and CHGO we're on with them.
We can do that. It's
really cool.
possible. Tanner, you can make a scene in Ecamm where you just pull up a different website, pull up the thing, click over to it full screen.
But imagine if we could talk talk to them.
Instant.
Oh, we
Zoom.
can't talk to them. Yeah, no. But
someday
cool.
that technology's coming.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
I mean, it exists, but they wouldn't want to talk to us right now.
Yeah, they would.
No, CHGO might, but DNVR, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm talking about CHGO. I'm not talking about DNVR.
Well, I don't want to be making fun of our corporate
DNVR. Friends. They started November with 7 straight winners lounge trips to the winners lounge.
They did.
They'll be fine.
They did.
While we're struggling,
they'll be fine.
Well, we had a winners lounge last night.
We did. I was there.
Charlie Saturday says, I know you guys are hurting, but you don't have to come at the good and honorable Milwaukee.
Good and honorable Milwaukee.
We're not. We're genuinely
sad.
Curious and concerned.
We're sad. Giannis is like probably my favorite player in the league.
Yeah, Giannis going down is not good for anyone because we enjoy watching Giannis play. I'm
sick of injuries. I'm sick. Sure. It's not even Thanksgiving. I am sick of them all. Stop it.
Yeah. Bringing up the rear in the East, Brooklyn, Washington, and Indiana have a combined 4 wins on the season. Check this out. Their combined record 4, and check this out, 23-36.
And the only reason they got to 4 is because the Nets and the Wizards played last night.
Yep.
Somebody had to win.
Somebody had to win.
Somebody
wasn't the Wizards.
Somebody had to get to 2.
Yeah, the Washington Wizards have lost 11 straight games.
When I wrote about this on Saturday, they were combined 3-33. All 3 of those teams were on a 7-75 pace. 9-73. The Sixers of 1972-73 remain the 82-game futility standard. The Bobcats, in the year the Mavs won it all, the Bobcats were 7-59 in a 66-game shortened season. That is considered the worst season of all time because the percentage was slightly lower, But I say the 9-73 Sixers of 72-73 are still synonymous with single season futility. If you've got 3 teams on a 7-75 pace, one of them surely, one of the 3 is going to finish with fewer than 9 wins, right? Like one of them is.
Well, the problem is they all play each other 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
So like they're probably all going to win several, you know?
I guess. I guess.
Indiana might actually never win again, though. That is like a.
I mean, they should have won that game here.
They really should.
Yeah. Aaron Neesmith for the win.
I just don't understand how Indiana, as good as they were last year. Yes, I know Halliburton.
But their whole team is hurt.
That's what I'm saying. It's just
not
like
just Halliburton.
Whew.
Nimhard's out.
I think they are getting Mathurin. They either got Mathurin back tonight or they're close.
No, he played. Yeah, he played.
It's like they've been out so many. Yeah, man.
Toppin's out for a long time as well. There
Toppin.
Yeah, it's just all bad in Indiana. Western Conference standings check in. The Oklahoma City Thunder, good gracious, 14-1 to their first 15 games. They've won 6 straight. The Denver Nuggets, prior to tonight's game, have won 7 straight entering play tonight. The Rockets, they 9-3 on the season as well. They've won 4 straight games. The Lakers at 10-4, they got some good news. LeBron James is making his way back. He's officially listed as questionable going into tomorrow night's game against the Utah Jazz. So there's a chance that he could make his anticipated debut for the Los Angeles Lakers. We'll see what happens with him as the days go on. But he is close to a return and making a debut for the Lakers. San Antonio 9-4, off to a good start. Minnesota Timberwolves, of course, they won tonight. Golden State Warriors at 9-6 there in 7th in the West. Phoenix Suns over 500. At 8-6 to their first 14 games. What's going on?
Great,
Nothing.
It just broke the mic.
Oh no!
just hang on to it. We got 3 minutes left. Just hang on to
Nowitzki?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
hey! Where's Cato at?
We
Cato
gotta
will be
lean as
proud.
far back
It
as
is
Matt
not. No,
goes.
it is not Cato. It's the Nowitzki.
Oh, wow. Okay. Memphis at 4-10. Excuse me. Jazz 5-8. Portland ahead of them at 6-7. And then a group of teams have only won 4 games. Memphis, the Clippers, and, of course, your Mavericks. Kings and Pelicans bring up the very rear of the Western Conference. Each of those teams, the Kings and the Pelicans, have each lost 6 straight games at this rate. You want to talk about a team that's in crisis. The Pelicans, my gosh. Fired their head coach.
New Orleans has Milwaukee's pick, though?
Do they?
I don't think they do, right? Charlie Saturday is saying that they do. That would actually... That does kind of affect the Mavs if that's the case.
How so?
Well, because it would be that Atlanta will receive the more favorable of Milwaukee and New Orleans' first-round pick, and Milwaukee will receive the less favorable of the 2. Oh, no, so... What?
That's way too hard to read in the waning moments of a show.
I know, because I'm like on the edge of my seat. Like, what is happening with that pick? We'll have to find out more. Maybe we'll talk about it tomorrow. That gives me time to let you know who our special guest will be on tomorrow's show.
Yeah, Milwaukee gets Atlanta's pick.
I don't know. So who is it?
You do know who it is. Bobby Marks going to be joining us on the program tomorrow.
Right. You did say that. My bad. I just forgot. It's part of another memory lapse for the old man.
ESPN front office insider Bobby Marks will be joining us on the show tomorrow at 12:15. He's got a brand new piece out discussing the Mavericks plan and how he and his colleagues would fix it.
A very good piece.
Yeah.
Just it breaks down a lot of different scenarios of Dallas Mavericks.
Yes. So get your questions in. We'll have a chance to talk with ESPN.
Overtime?
No, we're about to go.
No, I do want to say, though, so Sean in the chat, I'm a follower of the PHNX shows. Shout out to you, PHNX. I love those guys. What do you guys think of the Suns? We have a tough stretch coming up. I feel like the Suns, they have to beat a good team. They've beat a bunch of bad teams so far. They have a bad record. I think they're only 1-3 against teams that are above 500. But new coach, new players, new system, new everything.
Booker's good.
I like the way they play.
Getting off to a good start and
yeah.
beating bad teams. And now, they can kind of build themselves up. And I think that they could be, especially with the state of the West right now with Dallas and Memphis falling off, I feel like the road is open for Phoenix to get a playing spot, I think, if they can take advantage.
Yeah.
Was there a super chat or were you just kidding?
We got the super chat.
We got the super chat earlier.
Classic Stang Lover came through.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you showed me another one, and I didn't realize it was the same one.
Oh.
Sorry. Can't read, apparently. Either.
Oh, no, that was from the Cowboy Show.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's time to go, boys and girls. We appreciate you joining us here on the DLLS Mavs postgame show. Mavericks fall 120-96.
Why are you doing the robot when they got destroyed?
Yeah. He's dancing because the Cowboys won.
They keep playing the
You're
Lombardi
a Cowboys
Party
fan
song.
too?
I also am a Cowboys fan.
That's right. The Mavericks will be back on the floor on Wednesday when they take on the New York Knicks. Bobby, what time?
Bills scored 44 at home this weekend.
This is not a Bills show.
Really could have used that them not scoring that last touchdown. But that's fine.
Wow.
It's a late game. It's illegal.
Pregame show will be at 7:45 on Wednesday.
That is just not even. Yeah, that's the postgame show, right?
No, pregame show.
All right, so
be
it's a late tip?
after the game.
8:30 tip on Wednesday.
Is it really?
ESPN game.
Don't
That's
pretend like you're happy about that.
No, I thought it was like 6:30.
Come on, man. No, it's the Knicks. 8:30 tip off.
ESPN, baby.
Get your good suit on. Get your good suit on.
Get a good nap in.
Don't break that
That
too
is
hard.
glass.
That's glass. Please.
Oh,
yeah,
I realized
relax.
that was.
Yeah, relax. Tanner, appreciate you making us look good and sound good as always. Thank you, sir. That is our National NBA insider, Mark Stein.
Tanner!
Hey, stop
This
breaking
is aluminum.
That is our DLLS Mavs analyst, Bobby Curl. That is our DLLS Mavs beat writer, Ron Harrod Jr. I am merely your host, Kevin Gray. We are DLLS Mavs.
That was a good hour. Come on.
We'll talk
I think
to you.
we salvaged the night.
You let me close the show? Stop talking. 12 p.m. tomorrow. DLLS Sports. We'll talk to you then. Y'all be good. Peace.
We all silly like the mayor.